Hello, hello. Welcome to Defining Deborah. Okay, Parker and Parker. Just in case you didn't know, I have a co-host. It's Deborah and Parker. Say hi, Parker. Okay, hey, you guys see his little trim there? He's really tired of me. I think he's ready for me to go back to work because I'm trying to learn how to do a Yorkie cut. I did manage with his hyper self to get him cut around his eyes and a little bit on the ear part. But I wanted to get right here and really do the ears. And he needs a little trim up top. He got a bath. He let me comb it out. Okay. So, yeah, when you get bored and you're in the house, you think of all kinds of stuff to do. So, you guys, I wasn't going to come on, but I am bored out of my skull. Let's see if I can get my glasses not to have such a glare. Doesn't look, I think because I have so many reflective surfaces in my room, and I'm in my bedroom, I got mirrors, I got silver, I got, a lot of reflective, so forgive me if it looked like I have four eyes up here. And I did have a whole little itinerary of things that I was going to talk about today, but I'm really not in the mood to talk about the things that I was going to talk about. Excuse me. Hands are dry, want a little lotion. Okay, so, I know for some people it's a break, and for most, this is what the deal is. And I was telling my sister, hey, Nikki, hey, Cordero. I was like, if you didn't tell me I need to be home by a certain time or stay in the house, then I probably wouldn't care about I probably wouldn't go anywhere. I stay home a lot. But now that you have to, and there's really no place to go, it's just like you just feel the need to get out. So, let me tell you guys about the new hot spot here in Columbia. Well, I live in Hopkins, here in Hopkins, South Carolina. The Food Lion. That has now been my hangout spot. I think I've gone in the last 4 days, 4 or 5 days. Every day probably except for one. I know in the last 7 I went 5. So yeah, trying to see if I get a little brighter. I have a ring light and it's really supposed to go around the it's supposed to do like this, but I have my phone actually on a tripod. I don't know. We'll see. I'll get it together. I bought these things and don't really know what the heck I'm doing and trying to halfway work them. And that in itself has been interesting. So let's see if I put it on a... kind of like that because it gives you more of a natural look, the peach. So let's see. Alright. Okay, now I think I got too much light. It definitely has my chest lit up. Let's see if we do see, that white light is too harsh. Blue light's okay, but I really like, now I know why they said you should, the stars used to fuss about wanting to have pink light to do their close-ups and to do them. Maybe if I turn this way and it's behind me. Maybe that'll work. Okay, so, yes, my hangout spot, the Food Lion. For those who don't live in South Carolina, it is a grocery store. And I have spent way too much money. I don't understand how a woman that is just one person and a puppy who does not eat people food has spent about $100 each time she went in the store. And I don't even like to cook. But since Corona came, You know, she is really messing with me. She really, really is. It's not just the curfew. It's also that, you know, I don't really like to cook anymore. So I can just go jot out, pick me up something, bring it back home. Everything's cool. But my light keeps, 1 minute it's looking pretty nice, and then the next minute it's not. Let's see. Did you see how the color was looking pretty good? It is getting dark. Okay, like right now it looks really good. It is 7:36 here, and it has started to rain. So yeah, that's even worse. It's raining. It was cold today, which I walked outside and I'm like, what the heck? We've been having 70 and 80-degree weather, and now you had to put on a sweater or a light jacket today, and it's raining, and you can't go anywhere. And you would think this would be the time for Netflix to be playing all of the new stuff. No, I'm so bored with Netflix. I can't even find the vloggers that I like watching on YouTube making any YouTube vlogs. But I'm thinking, hey, you're locked in like the rest of us. I heard there's some that are doing like dance parties, some DJ that does like 8 hours of playing music, and other people have been, I guess, calling in on his vlog, like Michelle Obama, some of the other stars. My sister, I'm thinking that the corona must really have gotten her, because, okay, why does my light keep doing that? It really looks good. It's really irritating me. Because 1 minute it will look really, the corona must have really got her, because she actually texted me yesterday and said, did I want to sing on Facebook with her? And she never wants me to sing. We would do karaoke night and all that, and her and my nephew always fussed about the fact that I could not sing. And now you want me to sing on Facebook with you? I asked her what in the world was she drinking, because I'm like, corona done got her over in Texas. But you know, I think I might do that tonight, seeing that I have made me a wine spritzer. And I'm not drinking the Riunite. I'm actually drinking Gallo Family Pink Moscato, and with a little touch of Sprite in it to make it like a wine spritzer. So yeah, being a little light. So toast to all of you closed in, shut in, can't go out, house curfew. Yeah, toast. And I forgot what I was saying at first. Oh, going to the grocery store. So my freezer is stocked with meat. Not a big meat eater, but every time I go in there, it's just the fact that there's no meat. Like today, and for those of you who aren't Southern, I am a Southern gal who likes to eat Southern food, and as you can tell, I like to eat. I wanted neck bones and black eyed peas. So I had the black eyed peas. I wanted to see, I figured, you know, how many people are messing with neck bones? Well, lo and behold, there were none. Matter of fact, the only meat that was in the store today was ham slices and a couple of hams and steaks and roast and hamburger patties already made. And I talked to the meat manager, and he was like, well, part of the problem is the warehouse that stocks the grocery stores. For this chain, he said there's like about 400 stores. So they are minimizing what they can actually order so that all the stores will be able to have stock, because they're not getting it in as quick as they used to. And then also, you know, they're used to keeping a certain amount because they have, you know, now they had not anticipated everybody buying out everything every time you go in the store. I mean, I have yet to see toilet paper on the shelf. Any paper products matter. I couldn't even get grits the other day, which really, I think I mentioned that, really made me mad. Parker, stop. You're shaking my tripod. Take that back. Take it back. And I think, what else did I want? So I ended up not being able to get my neck bones. Yeah, thank you. Take it back that way. He has his he has one of those comfort pillows that you can, they're all fuzzy and you can lay all down in. He wants to drag it so he can hump it. That's his girlfriend. But we're not doing that today. You just keep that over there. So yeah, I ended up getting a roast. And I'm not a big fan of roast. I've tasted other people roast that were, I mean, it was just mouth watering. So I'm trying to see if mine will turn out as good as theirs. They told me the recipe, but I didn't feel like doing the crock pot because it was going to take all night. So I did braise it on both sides, the top and the bottom and on the sides. And then I put it in the oven. So I'm slow cooking it. And so I just put my black eyed peas on, and this is probably going to be dinner for tomorrow, seeing that it's already so late. And I did have some leftovers because I cooked cabbage and corned beef on Thursday. I think Wednesday. And then on yesterday I did okra, corn, and tomato and some baked chicken. So today I ate a combination of leftovers. Parker? Now I'm going to put it up. Keep on. Sorry, you guys. And I really don't feel like that again today. I've already eaten it for lunch. So I hope the roast gets done. So yeah, that's my new hangout spot. And I'm going to have to let it go because I'm spending too much money. And normally, you know, I order a lot of stuff online, but I really hadn't even felt like it. And with the mail, you know, I'm just like, I don't know, because I went on Amazon and I wanted to order, a thermometer, because I have no clue. I have one. It's here somewhere. Don't know where it's at. And they were like, I could not receive it to between May 21st to the 31st. Okay, by then, hopefully, we will be out of all this. I just wanted to have one just in case I need to take my own temperature. I could not believe that. So, yeah, trying to think. Oh, remember the other day I told you about my list of things to do while I'm in here, which I have not done. Well, I did clean. I am cooking. Hadn't started no taxes. Hadn't done any of the e-learning that I need to do for my part-time job. But I mentioned that I was going to go ahead and swap out my winter clothes for my spring and summer clothes. Well, after today being the way it was, I was like, I better hold off a minute because I'll do that. And then I won't have nothing to wear and everything will be too light. And then I tried, because it was so warm this weekend, I tried on the dress that I wore last summer, and it was a little tight. And that's another thing with Corona. She was really making me mad because I was on a good little regime of exercising and eating light. Well, now that I'm in the house, there's not a whole lot to do but eat. So, but at least I'm eating healthy. I'm not going out. I haven't bought any food at a restaurant since, I want to say, 2 or 3 weeks ago. Yeah, I've been doing all the cooking. So, and I'm not a big bread fan. So, even though I did make cheese toast for breakfast this morning, and I wanted a sub, so I went to the grocery store, and the only bread they had was Captain, I want to say Durst yellow bread or something. I end up getting that. I don't even like that bread. I always get wheat or something like that. I don't like the other breads because they're too soft and they stick to the top of your roof of your mouth and stuff. But I got that so I can make me a nice good sandwich for lunchtime and everything. But otherwise, I normally don't eat bread. And I even bought biscuits. There's this brand Mary D or Mary Q. Oh my gosh, they taste just like homemade biscuits. And then I got the old-timey syrup to go with it, and put the biscuit in on the syrup and eat it up. Oh, it is so yummy. And I don't even normally eat bread, so I'm just like, come on, Corona. You was just really messing with me and this whole getting weight off. I'm going to Florida in October, and I wanted to be slimmer, not pick up weight because of Corona. So yeah, I'm trying to think. I did absolutely nothing yesterday, but watched TV and ate and slept. And my sleeping pattern is all off because I'll stay up watching TV and then I'll sleep half the day. So, when things get back to normal, I'm going to have to try to get my sleep pattern back because, now you feel tired, you just go get into bed, take a nap. You can't do that when you're back working. It's not like, oh, excuse me, it's nap time. I started a nap time when Corona was here, so I need to go take me a nap now. They're not having that. So, yeah. Oh, and I do have to say this. I went ahead and I have Fire Sticks. I don't have cable. I gave up cable years ago now. So I only use Fire Stick, Netflix. Just went ahead. I just gave up Hulu this month because I was like, I never watch anything on there. I kept saying I was going to get rid of it, but keep it. But I never really watched the stuff that was on there. I mean, I like The Handmaid's Tale. It was Handmaid's Tale or whatever it was. And then after that, it wasn't so much, too much on there that I liked. So I just went ahead and gave that up. So I'll order or rent movies, not when they're $19.99. I wait till they go down, and then I'll rent them when they're like $5.99, $4.99, $3.99.